Hello, my family. I am Michael, and welcome to Find Your Light. So today I'm going to show you a very beautiful salad recipe to make that you can eat every single day. And I also want to talk about why, when you start eating this way, happiness will come into your life. So I recently just stopped I did about 73 or 75 days of juice fasting. So I drank nothing but vegetable and fruit juices for about 73 to 75 days. I actually don't know the exact number, but it's like right in there. And so this is actually like my first week of eating food. So there's a whole protocol that you follow when you start eating food. So I've been really just loving the salads. And even before I broke my fast, if you make salads the right way, they're fun, they really integrate well into your body, and if you make them the right way, they're very easily digestible. So what I want to show you today is a very simple salad, but the dressing is what really makes the salad. And then as I'm making this with you guys, I'm going to talk about why and how you start eating this way, happiness will come into your life. All right, so what I got here is the main premise. When we eat salads, we want them to be very simple. Some people eat salads and they have like 15 different things in there. So I try to resort my salads, especially after breaking my fast. I was eating salads with like 3 or 4 things in them. Now I'm making them with about 5 things in them. But I kind of leave it at that. That's about the max that you really want to do. And then I add the dressing that I'm going to show you guys in here. So let's start with how to make your salad fun, right? The first thing is eat your salad with your hands, right? Our beautiful Creator was absolutely beyond, we can't even understand how our bodies relate to each other. And during my water fast, I realized that the way that we start to digest food is not with our mouth, it's actually with our eyes. So it's very important to connect with your food before you eat it. And this is something that I have really been working on the past, couple months since my water fast. So when I see dirt on the lettuce, guys, I'm not really a big fan of like rinsing it all off, because that's a whole other thing. But so I just kind of brush it off with my hands, the little bit of dirt that I see, and that's about that. So anyway, so digestion starts with your hands. And the reason it starts with your hands is because your eyes start sending signals to your body about what you're going to start eating. So your stomach and your body prepares for what it's about to get. Most of us, like we get a plate we get a plate in front of us and we just cram it down our throat, and then we have this big ball of food in our stomach, and it's very harmful for our body, and we eat this way for years. And you wonder why we fall apart at 40, 50 years old. We are not designed to fall apart at 40 and 50 years old. We have to become aware. We need to bring information into our life. And guess what information is? It's light. Information is light. Creation is love. So we need to bring creation, which is what we're eating, and light, which is information, into our life, and then happiness comes. Because so many times people tell you what to do, right? Why do we do it though? Because you ask questions and authority tells you, no, don't ask questions, but you need to be asking questions till the sky turns green and the grass turns blue. Just because somebody's in authority over you, that means absolutely nothing. So, we eat this creation that sunlight brings into the sun, right? We're people of the sun, and without the sun, we'd all die. The sun is what grows this beautiful food that I'm preparing here in front of me. And so you're bringing light into your body. You're bringing information into your body. Food is information. This is designed to bring you particular types of frequencies, particular types of information that is going to help fight disease, help fight mental illness, help fight it all. Because everything in life is vibration. Everything in life is frequency. And when we are sick, we are vibrating and operating at a very low frequency, which is why we catch disease and sickness, and we aren't thinking within love to treat ourselves in the right state of mind, in the right place to eat this type of food. We need raw living food, guys, in our diet. We need it. And whoever tells you otherwise, they just don't understand how we were designed, and they don't understand where we are going as a species. This is how we save ourselves and we treat the planet with respect, is by eating this type of food. Because when you eat it, you're not only going to be eating something that's good for you, but you're going to be helping the farmers, and you're going to be helping the people that take care of the planet by producing this food for us. So I'm going to take a moment from yakking, and I'm going to talk about how I like to prepare my salad. So because I eat with my hands, okay, I don't cut anything up really. I like to put the whole leaf in here on one side, and then I pack the other side with spinach. And this is organic triple wash spinach, so I don't wash the spinach when I get it. If you buy it from good quality sources, I mean, you can look at it and see that it's clean. But if you see what I did with the towel, I'll dampen the towel, and then I'll wipe the ends of the lettuce off, because there's a whole reason why I don't like just drown my lettuce in water, because there's a biophoton frequency and there's special microbes on these vegetables that come from the earth that you really don't want to wash off just like right off the bat. All right, so the next thing I'm going to add into my salad is a little bit of cilantro and parsley, and this I will cut up. And guys, this stuff you just ball up, right? And you just kind of chop it up a little bit here. Now this stuff is good for the liver, it's good for the kidneys, it's very detoxifying, and it brings a great flavor to your salad, guys. It really does. When I was juicing, you know, it's a great way to spice your juices up. All right, and then we got the Swiss chard. This is like delicious, right? So I'm gonna chop this up too, because these are like little tasty tittlizations that I'm putting into my salad. And I don't know if that's a word, but so I'm gonna chop this up. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. So as we prepare our food, our body is getting ready for what we're gonna make, guys. It's absolutely so important to prepare your own food. And I meant to do this in the beginning, but I really like to cook my food in, you know, the right state of mind, because we're very, like, those of us that have access to food, we are just beyond blessed. And to understand how blessed we are, just the more and more we understand how blessed we are, we just live in that blessing, and we live in that grace, and that's where once again a vibration of happiness will come. So now I'm chopping up a tomato, which is actually a fruit, but yet we call it a vegetable because the people that designed the food pyramid said we eat it at dinner time. So therefore it's a vegetable. These are the type of people that are running our food in this country, everyone. We need to understand that 99.9% of the information that has been told to us about food and how to live is all wrong. It's all a lie. It is to keep you as a human being operating at a low frequency, and it is time to treat ourselves with love, and it is time to treat ourselves with respect, and it is time to realize what we are and rise above this seriously dense energy that has been on this planet for I don't even know how long, but I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm here to talk to you and tell you we are here to change the energy. All right? And I'm telling you that you are worth it. You are worth it to make a beautiful salad like this for yourself every single day and change the way that you are inside. We must change the inside before the outward changes. So I got beautiful big pieces of delicious tomatoes, which are absolutely amazing to the salad. I keep the pieces pretty big, so when I eat them, I kind of get like the whole tomato in one bite, and I eat them with my hands, remember, so I make little sandwiches out of it all. I have fun with it. Anyway, so one beautiful thing to add to your salad, and I'm just really getting into this, is you want the wild Atlantic sea vegetable dulse, right? You want dried, not roasted, okay? And I just sprinkle this stuff. It's just really salty. It's the sun. It's one of the easiest digestible things like on the planet, and the most nutritious. People that say you can't get everything from plants, just misinformed, because you can. I'm currently studying a course with the Hippocrates Institute down in West Palm, Florida, and they are leading the world in this type of information. And let me tell you what, I'm learning a lot about how to bring my life into alignment with what I put in my body. So when I am certified under them, I will be able to promote their diet, and I will be teaching what I am learning and what I'm applying to my own life, and this is changing my life. So therefore, I am just teaching you what is changing my life. Okay, and then I'll have a couple pieces of celery, and I'm just gonna be like, just stick these things in there like that. Boom! Look at that, guys. All right, here comes the dressing. Oh wait, we got an avocado. I'm gonna throw some avocado in there right quick. Anyway, guys, so when we start eating these foods, we start bringing light into our body, because that's what this is. This is light. Just look at it as light. And when you have food in front of you, look down at it. What does it really look like? What kind of information is it bringing into your body? You know, like really think of it on these terms, guys. Think of it metaphysically. Science is now merging with spirituality, and I look at this as a very good thing, because it's like, duh, to a lot of these scientists that like, oh, I can't see it, you know, I can't feel it, it's not real. Huh. Let me tell you what, if we operate off of what our five senses bring us, we are missing like 99.99999% of reality. Or of true existence, put it that way. So, because your reality can be really small if that's what you choose your reality to be. So I guess I said that wrong. So what's really out there, we need to keep pushing past our five senses, because that expands our reality and shows us what's really there. And when we make the choice to believe nothing and realize that we know nothing, our reality will continue to be limitless, because we have no boundaries within it. So, I just added some avocado, some good fats, right? Now comes the dressing. We're gonna open a coconut. I love opening coconuts. This is how you open a coconut, guys. There's a million different ways to do it. This is the easiest way I've ever found to do it. So you get a nice big, this camera is not where I put it. I must have bumped it. Anyway, so I shave the coconut, all right? Like so. Boom. I got a nice shaved top here. I take this corner and whack it around the edge, and then the top just pops right off. Boom. Now, always want to test the water. All right, always want to test the water to make sure it's good, which I can tell this one is by the color of the meat. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So guys, I'm telling you, when you start making food like this, then you want to strain it, you're not going to miss the junk food. You just won't. I promise. Because you're going to nourish your body. Okay, so what we're going to add in the dressing okay, is I'm gonna add in, I need a metal spoon. Okay, we're gonna add in a little bit of coconut meat. All right. And you wanna make sure like the big pieces of hardness aren't in there, but the little black stuff that comes off is fine. I'm gonna add a little bit more meat. So you go in there with this spoon and you scrape the back edge. And they make tools for this, but so look at these, my goodness. Look at this, it's amazing. Guys, this is so good for you. And it's so good, like your brain will light on fire. Right, just like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit more because I'm feeling coconutty today. You know, Popeye, he was pretty smart about eating spinach, except don't eat spinach from a can. So, I mean, that was really good for kids to be seeing, but I don't know if it was really good for kids to be seeing to like put stuff in a can, eat stuff from a can. When I was in the military, all I did was eat stuff out of a can. That was like years old, and that's part of the reason I got so sick. So I'm gonna add some Brazil nuts, soaked for 24 hours, add about 7 or 8, and then eat one. Okay. That's out of there. Then, I'm gonna pour a little bit of the coconut water in there. And if you really want to sweeten this up and bomb diggity it, you can add a date in there, or even some blueberries, and it's bomb diggity. All right, add a little bit more water. I'm gonna see this consistency. This is all to taste, guys. You know, it's not quantifiable. All right, I'm gonna get my handy dandy Vitamixer. I'm gonna blast this thing. I love this machine. There we go. All right, it's really smooth. Yup. I'm gonna come over to the camera and show you guys this. Hope you can see it. Look at that. You see that? It's delicious. It's a coconut, beautiful dressing. So, I'm gonna show you guys my salad before I pour this on there. Look at that salad, guys. Eat this with your hands, okay? Don't eat it with a fork. Don't be disconnected from your food. Eat it like some civilized human being. You know, people come over for dinner and you make a big salad. First of all, it's all we need. This is a meal, all right? You know, we're disconnected. We're gonna sit there with our back straight. You know, we're gonna have a fork and a knife, and we're gonna eat food, and we're gonna talk about stuff and politics, and we're gonna talk about gossip and other people. You know what? We all just need to be quiet and we need to eat. And if you eat with others, make sure it's a positive vibrational conversation. You know? Talk about the food. Talk about how good the food is. Like, raise that vibration in your body about how blessed we are to have this food. You know? So, now that I got this dressing, I'm just gonna like dump it all over this. Sometimes I'll write an M for Mike. Or an A for awesome. Or a B for bomb diggity. Should have done a B. All right. And then the best part about the salad part is that you got little spoonfuls of goodies in here, right? Like this. Little spoonful. Oh my, it's so good. You can't forget the black pepper, because that just sets it off. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so remember, we got the coconut easily digestible dressing, and the Brazil nuts have been soaked, so they're like already activated. And I also, you know, there's a cultured yogurt that you can make to put on this stuff, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in this salad plus the herbs. That's it, guys. This is a lunch that is for champions. I eat like 2 of these a day, and there's not much more room in your life for other food. You know, you can soak. I'm getting into sprouting now. I'm getting into the algae. You know, Hippocrates is really teaching me a lot. I'm starting to kind of move away from the fruits, but the fruits are still in my diet. But what we have to remember is that the fruits got to be ripe when we eat them, and I live all the way up in the north. So, you know, the apple I'm getting was picked like weeks ago. So, anyway, remember, guys, the love that you have for yourself is represented with what you eat and how you treat yourself. It's that simple. It's a paradigm shift within your mind. We don't always need food, but when we do need food, eat the right thing. My issue is I try to eat the right amount because my eyes are always bigger than my stomach. That's my issue. Some people undereat. Some people don't eat enough, and that's just as bad as eating too much. So self-control, that comes from an understanding of ourselves. You know, everybody's like, oh, I can't eat vegetables. I'm like, my stomach can't handle it. It's because your stomach is not designed yet to handle it because you've destroyed it your whole life. And I say this coming from experience. All right. So we got to redesign the land in our intestinal tract to be able to handle these foods. But if you make them simple and you make them enzymatically efficient, like this, Life Essentials from Puridon. It's an amino acid blend, and you can sprinkle it on your salads. It's got minerals. It's got so many good things. It is a It's got quinoa sprouts, broccoli sprouts, cherry, oranges, beetroot, spinach, all this stuff ground up in it. So just add some good nutrition. Remember, our food is not as nutrient dense as it should be because our earth is depleted of nutrients. So I love you all, and I hope these words pierce people's auras and come into your consciousness, because eating this way has greatly changed my life, because I know how I'm doing in my life with how I'm eating. If I'm on point with my diet and I'm eating everything that I know that I need to do, I know that I'm pretty good internally. And when I start straying and I start eating stuff and gorging on stuff that I shouldn't be eating, or eating when I shouldn't be eating, it's a huge toll about what's going on inside. People are waking up. People want to be healthy. So please find other people that motivate you to be healthy. If you don't like the way I speak or the way that I do things, there's millions of other people out there that are hopping on this bandwagon to raise the vibration of this planet. But I love you all, and I'm here to help you find your light. And there's many different ways of doing it. It's an encompassing thing. But the foundation is with our food. So anyway, be well, and today go out and make a salad. Peace out, everybody.